2 victories for Team Ghana could be enough to send Ghana through to the World Cup. 2 victories could be.
Okay.
And the reason why it is could be is it is highly dependent on the other games being played by the other members or the other nations in the group.
All right.
So Ghana lead the pack with 15 points though, but Comoros closely following on 12 points. Madagascar with 10 points. Mali 9 points. So in mathematical sense, and then trying to, all these nations are capable of making it to the World Cup, judging from results that would transpire in the next couple of weeks. That is this particular one, 2 games being played and then the next game. Now, if Ghana beats Chad this afternoon, and then the game between Madagascar and then Central African Republic. Let's not forget, Central African Republic have just 5 points. So, their only hope would be to finish as the best second place team.
Yes.
If Madagascar, let's say all things being equal, Madagascar wins, it gets them to 13 points, and Ghana will still have 18 points. If that is, we win against Chad.
Okay.
If that happens, it means that it will take us to the next game, where the Black Stars will play against Mali. If Ghana manages to win that particular match too, then we'll be looking at the game that would also happen between Madagascar and Chad, because that is also another easy game for them. But should Chad drop points, should Madagascar drop points in any of those games that they'll play, whether against Chad or against that is Central African Republic, it means that they are dampening their hopes of qualifying entirely. Now to Comoros, who are second place in the group. If Comoros, they play against Mali. Now that is where Ghana will try to find strength in. If Mali beats Comoros, they will climb to 12 points, and by virtue of Ghana winning their game, Ghana stays 18 points. So between that game and then 18 points, 6 points. That means Mali will climb to second, but Comoros would have lost. That is if Mali is able to defeat Comoros, that is this evening.
Okay.
It means that Ghana would have a stretch of 6 points. All they
on
need,
both Mali and Comoros ahead of Monday's game.
Ahead of Monday's game. When it happens that way, all what Ghana needs to do is to draw against Mali and hope that Comoros will not win their next game that they will play against the Central African Republic on Sunday.
Okay.
So the dynamics, it's just extreme. It can only be extremely clear-cut after these 2 games. Now what happens is Ghana only has to keep their focus, win their 2 games, because if they win against Mali on Monday, it means that they will subdue the Malians.
Okay.
And by subduing the Malians, it means that now they would have only Comoros and then Madagascar to contend with. Now what happens is Comoros have a game against Mali this evening. Between themselves and Mali, should there be a draw, it puts the Black Stars in pole position if Ghana is able to beat Chad. And luckily for the Black Stars, they are playing the first game. It may also be unlucky for them if they don't win and then Mali and Comoros know that, come on, there is a game ahead of us. We all know Central African Republic are just, easy, in the group because they are the base together with Chad. If Madagascar manages a win over Central African Republic and Mali and then Comoros settle for a draw, then it will put the chase now between Madagascar and then the Black Stars. Now with Madagascar having just 10 points, if they win and they go on 13, Ghana will be on 18 points, which means there will still be 5 point difference. Now the 5 point difference will mean that Ghana will certainly have no game to do with what Madagascar again, but they would have to hope on the games that Madagascar will play. And Madagascar have a very daunting task against Mali on the final day of the qualifiers, and then a very big clash before that against that is Comoros. So what plays in Ghana's favor is those who are second, third, and fourth respectively have very crucial games among themselves. Now Ghana plays this they would have their fortunes in their own hands against Mali. So it's quite a lot. The only thing the Black Stars can do is to just keep their focus and win the game. Should Ghana drop a point this afternoon or drop 2 points this afternoon, go on 16 points. If they lose, stay on 15 points. Now, what this does to the group is the Malians are playing at home. And at home, they would have their stronghold. It is not Eric Shell. It is not Eric Shell who will come and mess things up. So if they win that game, it means that they will climb to 12 points. And let's not forget that Comoros are playing against Central African Republic. That may be dicey because, like I said, Central African Republic are also still looking for a possibility of being the second best team in the group so that they will go and play in the African qualifiers, the playoffs. Before the Intercontinental Tournament to settle on the final team that would have that half slot for the World Cup. So it's heavily and hugely complicated. The Black Stars only need to keep their focus and win their games. Any drop of points may go in the favor of another. It's not just 2-horse race. It's a 4-team race. 15 points, fine. You have straight the lead, 3 points. 15, 12, 10, 9. And now we have 4 matches more.
Matches left.
And 4 matches means that there are 12 points at stake. Now 12 points can change everything. You may lose 2 and you may win 2. If you lose 2 and you win 2, even the one with 12 can just surpass you if manages to win all the games or even win 3 games, depending on head-to-head. You may struggle in that particular group. So it's very, very dicey at this moment. And, you know, all the nations are not going to come into this at play, especially knowing, you know, that the World Cup must be a go. But what Ghana can find the strength in is Mali, disappointment. They are like Arsenal.
Come on.
Qualifying for the World Cup has been a problem for them. Like Arsenal failing to win a trophy. That is what Mali is at the moment. But you cannot bank your hopes on whether Madagascar or Comoros will drop points because these sides are emerging forces who don't fear anything. They have nothing to lose. All they can do is to just disrupt your party. And you never know. Just like Zimbabwe decided to disrupt Nigeria's party. It's the same thing that could happen from these 2 nations.
So the task is really clear. The Black Stars will just have to win
exactly.
and win and win and keep on winning.